Happy Saturday, you guys. I'm Keri, and welcome back to my table of three. Today's Saturday, and it's November the 4th. I thought I'd do a quick check-in video to say hello and hope your weekend is going great, and to ask if you're doing the November No Cheat Term Healthy Mama plan with me. How's your week going so far? We're 4 days in. Everything's going good for me. I'm excited to be back on plan and on track. Which, when I say that, I never really was off plan. I just technically didn't watch what I ate, and I'd overdone crossovers and had a few too many off-plan meals. So I was on plan, like Pearl and Serene said, but I just had some extra crossovers and off-plan meals. But this month is going great so far. I'm excited about next week's weigh-in. I hope yours is too. And then today, I thought I'd just give you a quick peek into one of my Saturdays and what I do as a blogger and a mom on my off days from my job that I work outside of the home. And so, the first thing I'm going to do this morning is to get some coffee, but then I'm going to work on our homeschool, I hope my brain works better than this the rest of the day, or we're going to be in trouble. Lesson plans, homeschool lesson plans. I need to get those planned out for the next few weeks. We're up to a point where I need to do some more, and then I'm going to work on a new blog recipe, and I'll show you a little bit about that. I won't show you the planning because that's a little bit boring, but I will tell you I'm going to plan our Apology of Science, our Truth Quest history, and some of our language arts and math in our Alpha and Omega life packs, which is what we use for our homeschooling. So that's language, arts, science, history, and we do handwriting and Bible. So those are things I'm going to schedule. That'll take me a couple of hours, and then I'm going to start on blogging, and I'll show you a sneak peek of that when I get done, and then later maybe I'll show you when I cook dinner and show you what come in the mail for me this week, which will be a sponsored part of this video. And we might as well say that this video is sponsored by Influenster. So I hope you're looking forward to that, and I'm going to get started with all these lesson plans and get started on a recipe for the blog, and hope I can get some multitasking in, and I'll check back with you guys in a minute. Okay guys, it's been a couple hours since I checked in with you. This is the aftermath of my school lesson plans for the next few weeks, and I got my calendar filled out and some of my lesson plans for the day, so I'm going to put that up and get started on my blog post. So yeah, got to get all this straightened back up, back in my school corner, and on to the blog. Well, it's dark outside now, you see. It's dark because I forgot to pick up the camera anymore, you guys. I've been working for hours, and you can tell by my hair, probably I look rough. Maybe I don't look any different to you than I did when I looked earlier, but I've been working for hours, about 5 or 6 hours on a blog recipe. It is a pumpkin recipe for the blog that's going to come out on Monday or Tuesday. Remember, this is Saturday for me, hopefully Saturday night for you, but maybe Sunday when you're watching this. So look for my blog, www.mytableof3.com, shameless plug, and find this recipe soon. But I'll show you what I've been doing and some of the photos that I took. Now, these photos you will see will not be edited. I'm just going to show you a little sneak peek into how some bloggers, including myself, take the pictures, and then we do a whole lot of cropping, a whole lot of editing that you don't see, and to put the good pictures that you like to see of the food in our recipes. So it takes a good bit of work. Like I said, this one recipe that I've been working on today will end up taking me about 6 to 8 hours from start to finish, and that is the preparing of the food, taking the pictures, editing the pictures, writing the copy for the blog, and editing the blog and putting the recipe in the plug-in. So show you a sneak peek of that, and then I think I'm going to start dinner because I am starving, and I'll show you that. We're going to have pork loin, and I think mashed cauliflower, or maybe green beans, depending on how lazy I get about cutting the cauliflower up. So yeah, let's move on, and I'll show you what I've been working on the blog. Okay, and here is the blog that I've been working on. You see I got the recipe in already, and then down here you'll see the directions. This is the inside of what you guys see, the pretty blogs that all the bloggers do, and then my blog. This is a behind the scene look at our WordPress blog. So I've been working on that all day, and I also have been working on, I had to bake the pie and then work on edits. I'm going to go up here and show you something with these. Now these are unedited, uncropped. This is one that is at the high, and you'll see how, see this where you can see and it doesn't look all pretty and stuff. That's because I use these tiles that I found at Lowe's, and this camera and this computer you won't be able to see, but you'll see these in the finished product on the blog if you check it out. I buy those at Lowe's, and many people, here's a better one you can see. This is what we use to shoot, and you can see where, I wish you could see it. This is my tabletop, and this is where I set the pie on, and this is it's just a, I don't know, probably a 2 foot by 2 foot square, and it's very pretty marble looking, and we just do that. So I will crop, edit, and I already have my pictures done for the blog, but I'm not going to show you the finished results. But I will highlight, you know, change the color, and these look even better if it wasn't my camera shooting the, you know, a camera shooting a picture on the computer. But anyway, so it is called a pumpkin mousse pie. It's no bake. The only thing you actually bake is the crust for about 20 minutes, and then you can just fill it in with the creamy mousse filling. So yeah, that is some shots I'm working on editing. I'm about done for the night because, like I said, I am starving, and I want to spend more time with my family. Earlier we did get to work on some I'll show you some more while I talk. Some slime. My son and I made some slime through a kit he got up from his grandma on his birthday, and he's been working on a Lego toy he got for his birthday too, and I'll show you that. So that's what I've been doing. Editing pictures, writing blogs. There's my camera. There's an influencer box that I got in the mail. I'm going to show y'all more about that in a little bit. There's my other guy's books, and I got to finish getting all this cleaned up. Hopefully I'll get it tonight, but maybe not. So I'm going to show you dinner now because I'm starving and want to get started with it. So now we're getting ready for dinner, and we have this half a pork loin that I've just bought from Aldi. I've talked about that in my past videos. If you have not seen those videos, I'll try and put a link below to show you how I prep those. So I just pulled that out of the freezer and thawed it, and I'm going to use some of this thick bacon. And I'm going to wrap this in bacon and bake it. I'll show you what it looks like when I get it wrapped up. I thought I would jump back on and show you just a sneak peek of how I did this. This is a recipe on my blog. I just laid the bacon out across my cooking or baking sheet. You can see I overlapped it a little bit all the way down. Then I laid the pork loin on it, and I folded the bacon over a little bit, and now I'm just going to roll it to the end, and then I'll turn the seam side down, and then I will put it in the oven. Oh, I also season this pork loin with garlic powder, onion powder, some rosemary, and salt. So I'll show you a shot of it, what it looks like wrapped up in the bacon before I put it in the oven. There she is in all her glory, wrapped in bacon from end to glorious end. So I have the oven preheating. I got it set to preheat to 400 degrees, and we're going to put this in there, and we're going to cook it using a meat thermometer, which I got to stick in there in a minute, to about probably 175, 180 degrees inside, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I serve it up with our mashed cauliflower. Alright, so change of plan, no cauliflower. Got some green beans cooking away, and I'm going to drain those in a few minutes, and I will cook those, I will cook them down a little bit in a little bit of oil. And in the meantime, while our pork is in the oven cooking, I am throwing together a dip for my niece on my husband's side. Yesterday was her birthday, and her party is tomorrow. So she wanted tacos. I'm going to throw together this quick taco dip. And this part of the video is sponsored by Influenster. So these jalapeno, crispy jalapeno, non-GMO, French's fried jalapenos are going to go on the top of this dip. And inside this dip I have cream cheese, salsa, mozzarella cheese, because that's all I had, and this can of fresh cut corn, because this also came in my feast vlog box from Influencer. No, this is not on Trim Healthy Mama, and it's not gluten free, so this is not something I would typically use. I don't know how I got signed up for this box, but I'm grateful because it's going to make a great dish to give to my niece tomorrow, because she loves taco stuff, and this is going to be a good treat for her. Not something we'll really eat, but she will enjoy it, and I'll get some use out of these free samples from Influencer. Again, they gave me these free in my box this month, and I'll show you a little bit later some of the other samples they gave me too. So I'm going to mix this up. Oh, and these are those the green and red and yellow peppers. You can't really see with the lighting. I'm going to mix this up, put it in this dish, and that's what I'll be taking tomorrow for her, along with some salad and stuff for me and Anthony to eat and stay on plan. As continuing on with the sponsored part of this video, and I say sponsored because Influencer sent me this vlog box this week, and it is, you can see it's from Influencer, Discover, Review, and Share. They send you boxes with different kind of free samples in it for you to try and then share on your social media or YouTube or whatever. But you fill out different surveys and ask questions, and then if you fit that box subject, then they send you one. This is the first one I've actually done for them, and I'm not sure how I got it. I think I mentioned that earlier when I was showing the dip. Let me go ahead and show you what all's in it, and then I'll tell you again why. Okay, this is the card that comes with it. Feast Vlog Box, and it's very pretty and colorful. Looks like fall and Thanksgiving, doesn't it? On the back, it's just a breakdown of what all they send in it. And then I'll show you what's in there. Okay, so these are the French's fried jalapenos I showed you earlier, and the can of corn that I showed you earlier. These two things are what I'm using in the dip to take to my mother-in-law's for my niece's party tomorrow. And honestly, you just made up a dip. A block of cream cheese, a little bit of mayo, some salsa, some cheese, some of these fried jalapenos, the can of corn, and some bell peppers and onions. So that's that. I'm going to put cheese on the top, throw some of these on there, and then hope they like them. Like I said, it's not something that we'll really be able to eat because it's not on plan. The next item that was in there was Tim Tams. My son loves these, and they are gone already. My son and my husband actually did eat these. But again, I don't know how I got them because my survey I filled out was a gluten-free survey. But I'm not complaining. My family will enjoy this tomorrow. And my husband and son enjoyed this. And I am going to enjoy this Bigelow sample of peach ginger tea. And then there's another tea sample that is lemon echinacea tea. So I'm excited about those two samples. And then there are some recipe cards that tell you, I think this is, yeah, how to use these crispy jalapenos. You know, I like the French's fried onions. They're just jalapenos done the exact same way. So that's the recipe card for that. And then this is a Bigelow tea card. They tell you the benefits of tea. And then they give you a 55-cent coupon, and this tells you all the different kinds. They are caffeine-free, which I'm glad because I do like to have a warm cup of something in the evening before bed, and this way I can have this instead of coffee. Now, I never was a warm tea drinker until recently, so excited to try these. And then this is what makes me think this is a box that I thought was something else, and I did the survey. This is a coupon for free Country Crock buttery sticks, a whole pound of it, and it shows you can get a value up to $2.99. So I'll just have to take this coupon to Walmart and redeem it for a free box, which is awesome if you eat the Country Crock butter. We normally do not buy that, but hey, I can get it and use it for family when they come or whatever. We normally buy real butter, but this will be neat to try. They're salted, unsalted. Free coupon, you never can beat free. I can use it in some way, or I can give it away to someone that does have Country Crock. So that coupon was in there. And the reason I say I think that's why I got the box is because I did this one survey, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and it said something, do you use butter to cook? Would you use a butter product and all that? Well, I said yes, because I would. It didn't say margarine, it said butter. But anyway, this is a pretty neat box. I'm excited that they chose me to be a part of it. I can definitely get some use out of these for family and friends. And there's a pumpkin cheesecake with ginger snap crust, if that's something you'd be interested in. Must be on the back of Country Crock. So yeah, that is my first vlog box from Influencer. If I do any more of these boxes, I'll share those with you here. You may see some of these pictures of my tea when I try those on Instagram, because I'm really excited about this one. And I'll let you know what my family thinks about this if I can remember sometime on the next video. So that is that, guys. I got a few more things to do, like clean up this table, because I was doing school lesson plans like I mentioned earlier, and I've been working on a new blog recipe here, so my corner is a mess. So let me straighten that up while the pork is finished cooking and the green beans. I'm going to show you what we had supper and then probably end this vlog. Of course, I had to come back one more time. Does anybody else's countertops look like this? Slime there, where we made slime earlier, but it didn't get put away. He got that for his birthday, which is really neat, but it didn't get put away. And then he's been working on a Lego set that his grandmother got him for his birthday, and here it sits. Doing a pretty good job, but there's still pieces everywhere. So who else, what other moms on here have their counters spread with toys when it should be, you know, clean and neat and orderly? Let me know in the bottom, in the comments. Okay, guys, so supper is ready. I'm going to show you a picture of that in just a second. And we're also going to have that luscious looking pie that I showed you I've been vlogging about for dessert. And I'll show you a picture of that. My husband's got the dishes going, and we're ready to settle in for the evening. Have a good Trim Healthy Mama S low-carb meal with a low-carb S pie. And we're going to enjoy the rest of the night together. Thank you so much for checking in for this short video and a peek into my Saturday. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're having a great weekend. See you guys later.